Good morning, boys and girls. Oops, God. Okay, but that's it, really. That's it. It was lovely seeing you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I think we have all the car. Bear with me 1 second. Not prepared this Monday morning, not at all prepared. Oh my God, bear with me 1 second. Hold on, everything is falling down. What can I say? It's one of those days again. Okay, we have 7 cards. That's it. Moving on. Bing, bang, boom. Let's go. Right. We don't mess around, do we? The lovers. Well, there is a situation here, I have to say. Someone is very busy. Someone has to choose between two, and one of those person is slightly older than the other. There's a choice to be made. 3 of Wands. Okay, some kind of feeling, yes, feeling like we've reached a plateau, some kind of, no, I wouldn't say victory because, you're only on 3 of Wands, you're not 10 of Wands, so it means there's a long way to go. But however, a feeling of achievement to a certain degree, and, it's okay. It's the first step, but it's not really it. There's a lot of work still to do, to put it that way. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is generally passion. It's very much extreme passion. It's a new beginning, a new start. It's love at first sight. It's really intense. It's really powerful. So, okay. 6 of Wands. Again, that's the idea of victory. So we go from 3 of Wands to 6 of Wands. So yes, there is that idea of being recognized, being seen, being appreciated. Okay, and then we have the 7 of Cups, which is procrastination. This is the one of, daydreaming or, but a lot in there, but not much action. And then we have the 6 of Cups, which is a lot of melancholy to the past. Dwelling on what we used to have or what we could have had. And then we have, as an extra card, the King of Cups, which is all about duality, which is about ambivalence. Someone who wants the intimacy but doesn't want the commitment. Someone a little bit like in between, which goes very well with the lovers. And then the deck, we have 3 of Cups, which is celebration. That can be marriage, that could be engagement, christening, any kind of celebration, or maybe networking, because at the moment we can't really go anywhere. So to say I'm confused is understatement, because you do have this idea of in between a lot. You have maybe a foot in the past, at the same time you have a situation presenting to you, a new situation. You have this idea of duality. It's very, very much here today. So let's get some, clarity, because this is really confusing. Right, so when it comes to the lovers, we are, it's going to be a bit of movement. We have the Chariot. Page of Cups, maybe, yes, there's something that needs to be fed, a new beginning, a change of perspective. Yeah, communication is going to come. Whatever the lover is or are, is going to be a communication. Something is going to be clarified, and that's what we need, because the situation is a bit messy, I have to say, for a Monday. I mean, really. 3 of Wands, yes, so an idea of an achievement already done. However, 8 of Pentacles, maybe you need a retrain, maybe you need to be courageous, you need to fight some obstacle to get to the Empress, which is abundance. So yeah, you do know that, it just confirmed that you do know that you haven't achieved your full potential, but you know that at least professionally you're in the right direction. You might need to learn a few bits and pieces still, but that's pretty good. And then we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, so that's quite amazing. This very strong beginning with a new person. Maybe you're going to leave those 2 people where they are, and maybe you're going to fall in love with another person, busy bunny, and that's going to bring you abundance in different ways. Maybe that's what we're looking at. Maybe that's the clarity we're looking at. When it comes to the 6 of Wands, we cover it with the 2 of Pentacles. So again, a bit of ambivalence, a little bit of mundane and gossiping, mundane talk and gossiping, and then the end of something, the beginning of something else, and that was just under the Lovers. So I have the feeling that yeah, that situation, that triangle, if it was, it's gonna just go out through the window. Let's put it there. And then the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so then we have the Nine of Cups, which is all about, yeah, you still have the Four of Cups and the Pentacle. So you are aware that you cannot stay in that state of doing nothing really. So you have to be proactive, and you're going to get there, because what you want at the end of the day is to enjoy a good life. And yeah, you're going to take action, you're going to make some choices, maybe, yeah, and you're going to have some definitely some communication that are going to push you to action, and you want to do something that is actually show some result quite quickly. You don't want to mess around anymore, which is great, because procrastinating is never a good idea. And then when it comes to covering the Six of Cups, we have the Moon. So yes, nostalgic, or feelings from the subconscious coming up. And then the Ten of Swords. So yes, that's going to stop, and you have a new start happening, which is great. And then you have the extra card, the King of Cups. I would like to cover because it's very much ambivalent. Interesting. Six of Pentacles. So yeah, that person is going to appreciate, either you or the other person is going to appreciate. Relationship really is all about give and take. You cannot just be in the middle, not knowing what you want, or taking and not giving. You have to have a give and take. Yeah, and the Emperor. I was wondering, where is it? Yes, so someone who gets things done is going to make it happen, and then the Star, yeah, you're going to shine your light, you're going to be, happy bunny, really. But you're going to get to a level of serenity and positivity as well, which is lovely. So I would like to do an extra thing today, because it's kind of a big situation. I want to do 3 cards to see where we stand, either within a relationship or work, whatever is the situation, and to find out a little bit more, because, okay, 1, 2, 3, interesting. So we have the Five of Wands, Four of Wands, and Page of Wands. A lot of Wands, so a lot of matters of the mind, really strong will. So Five of Wands can be seen as very passionate. It can be, passion within the bedroom, or anywhere else, really. It doesn't have to be the bedroom. Or where am I going with this? Or a very strong conversation, very strong debate, discussion, strong, encounters. And then we have the 4-1, which is the 11, which is quite remarkable. So even though you have, that passion can definitely bring you happiness and bliss, but even if you go through tough discussion and necessary discussion, you're going to come out the winner of it, because you're going to be celebrated, you're going to be respected, you're going to be seen, you're going to be heard, you're going to be appreciated. And then you have the Page of Wands. That could bring you a new beginning, which it can be, it can be, it's obviously something you need to feed, you need to nurture. If it's a new idea, a new business, you really need to give a lot of time and effort, because it might just be at the level of just an idea, but you really need to put into action. You really need to make an effort to make it really happen in a real world, and not just stay in your mind and procrastinate about it. But, all those conversations may have been, proactive, really, and positive. You've been heard, you've been seen, you've been victorious, and now, okay, maybe someone accept your project, your business idea, but now the work starts, and you really have to feed it. So I think that's pretty interesting when it comes to a Monday morning, even though it's Easter Monday, it's bank holiday here. But I think it's a good thing to start your week with, and to just get yourself focused on how you can feed and nurture that new project, a new idea, or new relationship. Okay, on this note, have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.